Mrs. Harrison took one look at the grocery store uniform I was still wearing and said, I expected more from someone caring for my father. Her daughter walked past me without eye contact like I was furniture. Did you remember his 2 p.m. pills? No hello. Never a hello in 8 months. Yes, ma'am, I said quietly. Learned long ago that defending yourself only made shifts longer. The son came in next, wrinkling his nose. It smells like cooking. What is that? He opened Mr. Harrison's door. Dad, we talked about this. She's not supposed to use your kitchen for her ethnic food. I was heating soup for Mr. Harrison, who was Filipino, like me. What they didn't know. 2 years ago, their father called me into his study, told me he was dying, that his kids were vultures waiting, that he'd watched me read poetry to him, bring flowers from my garden, cry when he talked about losing his wife. He changed his will. Everything. The pharma company, investments, properties, went into a trust. Made me primary beneficiary. Their inheritance became conditional allowances. The daughter's Tribeca penthouse? Mine. She paid zero because the trust covered it. Constantly posting photos, tagging #blessed, the son's hedge fund startup, funded by family money, $300,000 from the trust, my trust. He'd pitched me as his caregiver while spending my investment. Their mother's cancer bills before she died, I paid them. Their father was secretly bankrupt from treatment. I'd sold my family's restaurant to cover $180,000. They never knew. After the will changed, I cleared $45,000 monthly from dividends. Trust worth $8 million. But I still worked as his caregiver because Mr. Harrison feared dying alone. And because 8 months ago, my daughter Emma was stillborn. Mr. Harrison sat with me in that hospital. His kids didn't even know I'd been pregnant. 2 weeks after he died, they called a meeting at the daughter's penthouse. When I arrived with his effects, they sat with a lawyer. 2 weeks severance, the son said, plus a reference letter. The lawyer cleared his throat. There's the matter of items you may have taken. She probably expected something in the will, the daughter laughed. That's why they act so devoted. Dad was delusional, the son added. If he promised her anything, it doesn't count. They spent 20 minutes erasing me. Elder abuse came up. Undue influence. The daughter called me a professional vulture targeting dying old men. The lawyer finally interrupted. The trust isn't yours. Silence. What? The daughter's voice went shrill. He slid papers across. Your father restructured everything 2 years ago. Primary beneficiary is Ms. Reyes. You receive monthly allowances at her discretion. The son went white. Impossible. The penthouse you're in, owned by the trust. Ms. Reyes approves your housing. Your hedge fund seed money? From the trust. Ms. Reyes signed it. This is insane. The daughter stood. We'll sue. Your father left a video, the lawyer said. On screen, Mr. Harrison appeared. Frail, but lucid. Maria sold her family's restaurant to pay your mother's medical bills after I went bankrupt. $180,000. You'd already stopped visiting by then. He paused. Maria sat with me every night for 2 years. You visited twice, both times for money. When her daughter was stillborn, she still came because she knew I was afraid. You didn't know she was pregnant. Screen went black. The lawyer looked at me. The trust is yours, along with controlling shares. You're now CEO. I looked at them. Your allowances continue. Your father asked me to take care of you. They stared, even after everything. I left his ashes on the table.